So before we begin, Zephy, the rules of this matchup is a little different from other death battles. It's not gonna be Eggman versus Bowser one on one. No, it's gonna be Army versus Army.
Oh.
So with that in mind, who do you got your money on?
Oh. As much as I love Bowser and all the denizens of the Mushroom Kingdom, I kind of had to go with Wily on this one.
I mean Eggman.
All right, young man.
Yeah, because
I don't know why. I don't know why I said Wily.
well, they are similar. In fact, they even had a death battle together, like back in season one.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, the reason they had to do it this way is because, let's face it, Eggman cannot do jack shit on his own.
Yeah.
Because if it was just Eggman versus Bowser one on one, Eggman would be crushed. All right, let us begin.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
Fight! Bowser!
Actually, kind of think of it. Bowser and his minions do kind of had Toon Force on their side, given how Mushroom Kingdom works. Well, especially if you count the Mario and Luigi series.
All right.
Eggman!
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Ah, boring! Move aside, princess! It's time this place got way more awesome.
Good one. That was a good segue.
Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as Bowser.
The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world, the Koopa clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Bowser wants.
Honestly, I love doing that trick. You know, I've gotten so good at Super Mario Brothers that I don't really need to do the infinite life trick, but I still do it anyways because, you know, funnies.
Yeah. Wait, Bowser can dance?
Apparently so.
Huh. I wonder when they showed him dancing, though.
Oh, I know when.
When?
Did you know that Mario had their own version of Dance Dance Revolution?
Oh, right!
There you go.
It was for the GameCube, too.
Yeah. But there was no dance pad. You had to do it with controller. Boo!
Boo!
Wanted a different world, but Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers.
It's an awesome movie, by the way. I highly recommend it.
Oh, yeah.
However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark magic.
Hell yeah.
He's a wizard.
Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party.
I have friends.
Ugh.
I've actually played with friends who get like super frustrated whenever they land on the Bowser's face.
Oh my goodness.
Especially that one time, I was playing with a friend at his house, and we were playing a Bowser minigame. He was the only one who ended up losing, and the penalty was losing all of his coins, and he had like triple digits. He got so angry that he tossed his controller. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, he had anger problems.
Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square!
Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some
Koopas, Goombas, whatever those things are.
I think canonically they are called Spinies.
They're called Spinies, yes. He made the Spinies sad though.
Oh.
with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants, bloopers, and lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey, by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries, booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead.
Oh my god, let it go, Boomstick! Clearly has issues with Mario Party.
I mean, to be fair, who doesn't?
Man, but still, Kamek sounds overpowered, and yet we've easily beaten him so many times.
Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point.
Although it is confirmed that Bowser Jr. is his biological son.
Yeah. Although the billion coin question is, who's the mom?
Right?
Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
Oh god. I still gotta get back to this stream, but still.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju.
They actually have a point because at the end of Super Mario Sunshine, spoilers, Bowser revealed to Bowser Jr. that Peach was not his mom, and he was actually shedding a tear when he was breaking the news to him.
Hmm.
So yeah, that tells you that Bowser genuinely does care about his children.
Yeah. He may be a villain, but he's still a good dad.
He is.
All to crush whatever bullies talking smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser
Damn.
Jr.'s set of black. Oh, don't bully.
Why can't every parent do this whenever kids play online?
Because modern day parents don't give a crap.
I know, right? Seriously, I'm getting sick and tired of 8-year-olds shouting the N-word whenever I play Paladins or something.
Yeah, seriously, parents, if you're not gonna step up and raise your child right, then don't have kids in the first place.
Yes!
Only his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
Wow. That was out of left field. Oh, man.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole Ultra.
That was a speedrun joke, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
Oh yeah, I think
Didn't that get broken?
Huh?
Didn't that get broken at the end of Dream Team? The Dreamstone?
Probably.
I think it did.
But this is a good time to mention that this game came out after Super Mario Wonder.
Oh.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh, wait, he did! And
Yeah, good luck killing off Bowser permanently.
Yep.
With all this power, it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So...
He's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king!
Alright, now that you heard Bowser's side, what are your thoughts so far?
I am starting to lean towards Bowser on this one.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility, where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine a better world.
I'm pissing on the moon!
Okay, where's that from? That sounds familiar.
Snapcube fan dubs of Sonic Adventure 2.
Ah, okay.
To bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen!
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman!
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun! They're frickin' called G...
Nice name.
Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo!
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a capital of science. And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally
Hates cold soup. Hates cold soup. Honestly, fair. Who does like cold soup?
I know I don't. Hell, I got soup in the stove right now. It was a leftover from yesterday, but I'm definitely gonna warm it up before I get me a bowl. It's just fish and vegetables. It's really good.
face, and he's a very
Your daughter?
Yeah, Sage.
Oh, I was gonna say, who would breed with this guy? Also, be very careful when pronouncing his alternate the name of his alternate self, because that is dangerously close. That is dangerously close to a racial slur. Very like that, Obama. I think I missed the timing for that joke.
Yeah, it was when I mentioned Snap Cube.
Oh, okay.
sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions in even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kinda lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps. Combat situations. Some look like knights, others use...
Once again, be very careful when pronouncing that word. I'm not a femboy, Hydra. So, fun fact though, okay, I never actually confirmed this, but I've heard that they had to change a line, they had to like alter a scene in the Fairly Odd Parents because of that word.
Oh, the Nega-chin.
Yes, the Nega-chin. There we go. Yes, I'm being very careful pronouncing that word because I don't want to slip.
Yeah, if you say it too quickly, it can sound like that word.
But I think the scene they supposedly altered was in the episode where Timmy wished everybody was a superhero or a villain. Like whole world was a comic book. And when the Crimson Chin was revealed to be the evil Chin, Crimson Chin in disguise, you hear Crocker yell out, "It's the Nega-chin!" And I think that's the part. I think that's the part they cut out. And for those of you who don't know, that word is supposed to be short for negative. Oh yeah, superhero episode. See, Goldie gets it.
Use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps. And then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
Clearly the Death Star.
Reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself.
Yeah, that was George Lucas saying, "Fuck you, Eggman."
The Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Whiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist.
He hasn't, apparently.
What is that established?
Judging by the look at this guidebook, or I'm sorry, instruction booklet. I know.
Yeah.
Remember when those actually existed?
Yeah.
This is a page from either Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, or Heroes.
Yeah.
One of those.
All right.
Although there was an episode of the original Sonic the Hedgehog animated series where he does genuinely fall in love with someone, but Sonic ends up like disguising himself as her just to fuck with him.
Oh, it's from Heroes.
Oh, how do you know? Oh, Goldie, how do you know?
y-
Does Zephyr think that Rick is a fanboy? Shut up!
I don't think I know.
One of these days. One of these days. He fought Team Amy with no problems. He fought all 4 teams with no issues. Well, little issues. Okay, he had a lot of issues.
Oh, okay, maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined feminist.
Okay, he calls himself a feminist, and yeah, he pulled the gun to Amy's head.
Okay, maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of.
But near the end of the game, near the end of Sonic Forces, he did kind of dick over Infinite after the last fights.
So he betrayed Infinite.
Yes.
Ouch.
I imagine Infinite wouldn't be working with Eggman after that.
Probably not.
Sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of.
They probably still has access to Phantom Ruby or something.
He can build friends.
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget to
It's the Build a Minion Workshop.
bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by
Is this Bowser vs. Eggman? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
a talented unit, the hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide variety of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's
Oh,
made
God.
bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite robo-faker, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed.
Fun fact: this is Metal Sonic's 3rd Death Battles appearance.
Oh.
So there's this one. He was part of the Eggman Army when he fought Dr. Wily, and he even has his own solo episode.
Oh. Like, who did he fight?
Zero from the Mega Man series.
Oh, wow.
Of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Okay, first of all, that's a mouthful. Second, come on. Does the Chaos Emerald turn everybody gold?
Yes. It's literally a Super Saiyan power-up. For free.
Well, not free. You need to find the 7 Chaos Emeralds first.
Well, yeah, true.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby, one of many
There it is. You were talking about that, right?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I was.
Eggman's disposal. The Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King!
And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the light.
Fuck!
What?
Super Eggman? Hell?
It only is Super Saiyan there! Complete with the golden stash. How the stash is long enough there now you can be Super Saiyan 3.
Oh god, imagine Super Saiyan 3 with a stash. Oh, oh my god. I think Eggman's gonna win
That's
this.
awesome.
I think Eggman's gonna win this with that stash alone. Oh,
Remember that one enemy that's basically a pot of water? You mean Chaos?
yes. Though I don't think it's a factor in this fight because Eggman simply found him and he tried to physically control him.
Yeah.
In its consciousness, which is a thing, the ruby granted Eggman the Light Man form. Yep, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the Jeweled Scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and built, and eventually, he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Forget Boomstick. Don't drink and drive, people.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though, while Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
All right, Zephy, you heard the Eggman side. What are your thoughts?
Oh. You know, I just... I get Chuck of me wants to go with the Toon Force on this side. Because the Toon Force, you just need to turn your brain off and just let bullshit do the rest.
Where's the Shadow Clone Army? Apparently it's not a factor.
Wait, Shadow Clone Army?
Yeah, he made an army of shadows. They were all clones though.
Oh.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Did I seriously just show a clip from the live action movie from the 90s?
Wait, did they?
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
Yeah,
Right
they
here.
did.
Why? That movie needs to be buried. Literally all copies of that movie needs to be buried. Actually, no, not buried. Just slapped into a rocket and shot into space into the freaking sun.
You should have
It's
saved those.
that bad.
You should have saved that thought for what I'm about to tell you now. for what I'm about to tell you right now.
What?
Eggman in Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog has shown that he can create an army of shadows. You know what, Hydra? Just for you, I'll do Doom versus Master Chief next after this one. How could that not be a factor? I know, right? Okay, so two things. Two things. Monkey, yes, we all know Monkey. Um, okay, this is gonna make you laugh. The actor whose name I keep forgetting, I apologize. May he rest in peace. He caught his son watching the movie, and his son asked him, "Dad, why were you in this awful film?" And his response was, "Well, I needed to work, and you needed shoes." And the son's response, "Dad, I didn't need shoes that badly."
Oh my god.
And, and second, did you know that Super Mario Bros. Has a porn parody?
I've heard of it.
Two of them actually. Um, don't bother looking for it because Nintendo bought the rights to both films and they buried it deep inside the earth, never to be seen again.
Wise choice.
I I actually kind of vibe with the Mario Bros. 91 movie.
Seriously? Hmm.
Oh, thank you. That's the name of the actor who plays Bowser, Dennis Hopper. And fun fact, another fun fact, Super Mario Bros. Is the first time ever a video game that got adapted to a film.
Actually,
That's one-
kind of thinking, didn't they barely do any research on a franchise before making a movie?
Actually, no. The directors they hired had little to no knowledge of the games at all.
I know, that's why I said barely any research,
Yep.
if any.
Yeah. The film, the production was just as bad as the film itself. I don't know how much you know about what happened behind the scenes, but I'll send you a video of it. Okay, okay, Zeffy.
Alright.
All right, let's get through this.
How the guy who played Mario in that movie, I think his name is Bob Hoskins, was ashamed of his role there.
Bob Hoskins, that is his name. Bob Hoskins. He stated that it was the worst movie he ever made.
Ugh.
Has a really interesting premise, and I like the weird cyberpunk aesthetic.
Mm.
Okay, it's kind of fair.
Alright, that's fair.
Battle!
Freaking King Boo. He's like, when are we gonna get to the buffet already? He's just sitting there waiting for the reception. Poor guy. Oh, look at Charging Chuck. He feels the same way. To the cutout. How did you not notice that? Bowser, how did you not notice that from the angle you were standing?
To be fair, he's never been the brightest bulb in the box.
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke! I am Dr. Eggman.
Oh my god, missed opportunity. Bowser could have responded with, "You and what army?" Acting is horrible, I'll give you that. Yes, it was.
Genius over.
Oh, the fun fact, Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, who play Mario and Luigi respectively,
Yeah.
they were intoxicated throughout half the production.
Oh, you know what? I believe it.
Yeah, because
I only saw the movie once a long time ago. So I bet I don't I hardly remember any of it, but I believe it from what I remember.
I watched the movie when they aired on the Disney Channel.
It was on Disney Channel.
That's where I saw it.
Oh
In my room, by the what's that turtle? Oh boy, here we go.
boy.
Get a load of this. Shut up, nerd.
Wow. That's it. Battle's over. Never mind. Um, By the way, the music used in this is badass.
Ooh.
You call these toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot.
This power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength.
Yeah, Bowser's actually struggling. Wait,
Holy
Zeppy,
crap.
have you played Sonic Forces?
No, but I seen a couple of game playthroughs of it.
Yeah, because they didn't really talk about Infinite that much, so I don't know what he can do. Gravity manipulation is one of them, but one of his powers. But is there anything else he can do?
Reality manipulation. Well, not so much reality manipulation, more like
I said gravity
Perce-
manipulation.
perception and manipulation. It's
Which-
essentially he can make you see things that in your reality real, even if it wouldn't be everywhere else.
I guess that also includes manipulating gravity.
Yeah.
I guess stronger gravity means stronger thwomps. And by the way, that's a meme. They made a reference to a meme. Shit, Metal's here.
Oh crap! Hey, there's a block stock from Bastard's Inside Story.
Chance time?
It's too late.
Oh, he broke the crystal. And Bowser's dead.
You can't use that to your advantage, dude.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Metal.
It looks like Eggman's got the upper hand right now.
Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. Showtime!
You ready for a time to fight?
Yep, shit just got real.
I'll crush you!
Metal Sonic just got serious. Oh no, the boy's down.
Oh shit!
Oh, Bowser's not gonna like this.
Nope.
How dare you keep your hands off my...
We just lost Metal Sonic.
Yep.
You can mentally manipulate to the point you believe it's actually reality. Oh, that's what
Yeah.
the Infinite can do.
Yeah, that's what the Phantom Ruby can do.
And you want to know something?
What?
Metal Sonic. You know what really killed? You know what really killed Metal Sonic?
What?
He broke his back carrying the whole fight. I mean, know this. He did most of the work.
True.
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
Hey, that's a good leader right there. He's in front of that laser to protect his army. Hey,
Yeah.
say what you want about Bowser. He clearly cares about his men. No, looks like the fight's over. Zephy, are you disappointed?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Aw. Psych!
Curses! Sage! Fire it again!
So long, Doctor.
Damn, that fake out really had you, Zephy, didn't it?
It kind of did.
Damn it, YouTube, I'm hungry. Don't call me out like that. I know, right? Well, for real this time, Bowser won. What do you think?
Perfect.
That's all she needs to say.
KO! This war was not an easy.
Wait. What is this? What are we looking at? Oh, okay. I think I see it.
I think they're signing up for. I think they're signing up for Bowser's army.
Yep. Poor Sage. Look at her. She's sad.
Oh.
I mean, they're minions. Without anybody to serve, they have no purpose.
Yeah.
Easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in!
Never underestimate Toon Force, people.
We'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the Metal Virus and Spatial Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not for intelligence. Come on, you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot, usually. Just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emeralds scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly, so the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades: teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points,
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous
And Sully can never conquer the Mushroom Kingdom.
Nope.
the biggest fight of his life, but the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
Yeah, man, that was crazy fight. And that was a crazy match to fight. Match to fight. No, match to watch. God damn it, I'm having a brain fart. But overall, yeah, the animation was great and the music kicked ass.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why would he have the Grand Star? The Grand Star is a power in the observatory, and the Power Star is in Toadstool Castle. My part is not canon, though. I guess not, but doesn't change the fact that Kamek can still do a lot of weird shit.